And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. Launches it.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
James outside. Lets it go from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. And I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to clog every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Shot is good by Reeves.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Van Vliet misses. The Lakers lead by 4. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Doncic. And the 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. On the wing, Green. That's good by Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic feeling it out a bit. It's James on the wing. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. He drops it from range.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Kenny Smith, a screen. And again, the Lakers, no good. Houston in the lead. Brooks, right side. The dive for the ball. Oh, he misses the dunk. Pass to Vanderbilt. James, outside. Here's Connect, covered by Smith. James, outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Vincent. Three-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Van Vliet left side. Double team on Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. To the paint. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Pass to Vincent. Back to James. They need this. Oh, he drains the 3,
That's
and
good.
he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Jalen Green. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. That free throw good from James. Oh, they get a hand on it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, leading by 1. We've got more in store for you. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Whitmore outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Whitmore's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic outside. Reeves with the ball. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 5. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Whitmore.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Rockets trail. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic a couple years back. Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. A nice shot by Smith.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
And here's Doncic outside. That miss makes him 3 for 7.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Whitmore outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go. Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Houston making a change here.
In for your Rockets.
The Rockets lead by 4. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Brooks. This one for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for your Rockets.
There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. And there's James from the arc. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
To win the drought. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the Kings still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
From deep three-point land, Smith with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Benson. James, right side. Hachimura outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Houston leading by 9. The kick out to Van Vliet. There's the triple. That one no good. And there's James from the arc. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Doncic outside. Hachimura from long range. Hachimura sets a screen. 5 to shoot. Now Doncic. Thompson pulls it in. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020. Oh, throw it down! Nice!
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him.